guys. I'm Maya.
I'm Julia.
And
we're the lineup.
Jag glömde.
Did you forget our intro?
I forgot the intro. Welcome to Everybody's Business,
where we give unsolicited advice that nobody asked for.
Purr.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room.
Because obviously, we did try our comeback, our YouTube comeback, last year or so. And we didn't really fulfill what we expected.
No, and honestly, people have been asking us, where's the next video? When's the next video? And it's kind of giving like when people ask Rihanna when the next album is, you know, it's like, whoop, I'm blind, bitch. I don't know what you're saying, what you're asking for. But we have been thinking about this. Like, it's something that has been in the back of our head throughout the full year about how are we going to make this work, what content do we want to do up on here, and how can it differentiate itself from the content that we're doing on other platforms.
It's been hard for us to manage so many platforms and also like our other work. Like we don't do only social media now, but we kind of came to an agreement that what we're missing is yapping. Like we talk shit.
We just want to talk shit.
I feel like, especially on Instagram, it's hard to have that personal yappa vibe. And we both feel like that's what's been lacking, at least for us. Haven't been shining. When we bounce off of each other's energy and we can just yap freely, that's when we thrive.
Exactly. And I feel like we can't really do that on the other platforms just because they're always like short format based. It's been a dream of mine and ours for so long to have our own talk show. And we were just like, you know what? Why don't we just do it ourselves, girl? We have a YouTube channel. Like, let's not forget really that.
Like, we miss connecting with you the way I think you guys connected with us. And that's what we kind of want to bring back, like our community. We just want to talk shit, basically. That's the summary of this.
Exactly. So this is what we're going to try out. Because I feel like usually we're the smartest people in the room because I don't know what the fuck is going on with people. There ain't no common sense anymore.
No.
So,
none.
And I feel like, because the way people are blowing up when I say people, I mean our friends, are blowing up my phone on a Sunday. Girl, I'm not telling, every Sunday there's going to be 3-4 calls. I'm on call. Because people got love situationships that they need help with, or they just life situationships, friendships. I feel like a therapist. So I'm like, you know, why don't we just therapize everyone? So that's what we're basically gonna do. So if you guys have any questions or any like situations that you guys need help with or want advice on, it could be anything from friendships to schooling to fashion to whatever, DM us.
Anything,
it could
drama,
be,
bring the hot, spicy, good stuff. Like keep it. You don't have to keep it cute, honestly.
No,
you
you
can
don't
be
have to
messy.
keep it cute. You can be messy.
Yeah. Before we hop on to our live recap, because we do have things we would like to share that we haven't really talked about. What are you wearing today?
Oh my God! So we're starting off with shoes. I'm wearing my OG amazing Coperni boots that I got now maybe 3-4 years ago for such a great price secondhand. And then I'm wearing a new skirt actually from one of my favorite Swedish brands, Rave Review. Got the corset this year from Fancy Club. Finally purchased when you were in Vietnam. And then this button up, I don't remember where it's from.
So I'm wearing, starting with shoes as well, my super cute Jacquemus heels. I found these secondhand, but they were brand new in Japan. Also for a great price.
Because they're a size too small.
You can't tell. I don't think you can tell.
You can't really
It's a 36. I'm a 37. But you can't tell because, bitch, they're just going to be on the shoe anyways. As Celine Dion said, we'll make it fit. Anyways, and then I'm wearing, honestly, most of my entire outfit is from Japan that I found secondhand. This is Comme des Garçons. The blazer is Vivienne Westwood. Moving on to a little recap of our lives. Like, we have had a lot of things that's been going on with us lately in the past year.
Yeah, and that's why also that has affected the upload schedule of our YouTube.
But let's not look back like that. Let's just reminisce, but let's move on. When it comes to work, let's just move on.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, so I got engaged.
Yeah, bitch! She got engaged! She got engaged to Mickey,
my girl. We're fiancés now.
Yeah, tell the story.
Yeah, so I mean, for the people that follow me on IG or TikTok, you'll know, but the others that don't, I got proposed to in Japan. Me and Mickey were on our 6-year anniversary trip, and I'm like, I don't go around like romanticizing my wedding like that. So I wasn't thinking like, oh, it's 6 years, it's about time for her to propose. And actually I did catch her one time when she was, because it's a custom ring. So I caught her discussing which stone with the jeweler. And the thing is, I thought it was just like a random meme on her phone because I was gonna send, like airdrop some photos to my phone. And then I caught her, or like she made me catch her, kind of. Because I was like, haha, what is this? Because you could only see a person's hand holding like a rock. And like Mickey's TikTok is very much like village humor, low quality videos. So I was just thinking like, oh, she's probably saved some like random meme or whatever. But then I caught her. She actually started crying because I caught her.
I remember that.
But I was like, she was like, this is none of your business, la la. I'm like, oh my God, what is this attitude? Because like, she's never had attitude like that with me. Like we tell each other everything. And I'm like, okay, this bitch cheating on me or whatever. And then she was like, no, I'm actually just making she said a bracelet, but she was like, oh my God, I'm just making a bracelet. I'm like, oh my God, it was not a big deal. Like, why are you acting up? Like, chill. Anyways, that was like 6 months before the proposal. And the thing is with me, if you tell me something and like, it's not something urgent that I have to think about now, I will forget. And then Tokyo came, and apparently she had the ring. Like, typically, like I usually like pack for both of us. Mickey's really bad at folding clothes, so it kind of stresses me out. So I just like pack. But this time she was like, no, I'm packing myself. I'm like, okay, like I don't have to do it then. So she packed her own bag, and I was like, I didn't think about it, but obviously it was to hide the ring. And then apparently she just had the ring in her bag, like her purse. And like I'd been reaching for things in the bag so many times. Like she has a lot. Like she's very, like in her bag, it's not very organized. It's just like a whole mess in the bag. So I was like, oh, grabbing lip balm, grabbing the keys, grabbing her wallet, whatever. And the ring was there all this time. I did not notice. And I didn't think about it either. So, but Mickey was like super stressed out because obviously, like how often do you propose, you know?
Because I was super surprised on how early she proposed into your trip, because it was a long trip. You guys were gone for like what, a month?
Yeah.
And then that's 2 weeks in Vietnam that I joined you for. But like she proposed so quick into your trip.
No, because she was stressed
because
out.
She was stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
She didn't want to walk around with this ring no more.
Yeah.
She was just like, let me get.
She's like sitting in the back laughing.
There. She's like, but she was literally like, let me get rid of this fucker right now, because like it was too much.
Also because like I'm the driver, so it's kind of hard for her to be like driving. Like it's also, you drive on the left lane in Japan. So like we had rented a car. We were in Izu, is like a very countryside of Japan, basically, like south of the Mount Fuji. Also, I don't like PDA that much. I'm not like, I would not want a grand like public gesture. I'm very like, keep it cute, keep it low key. So we went to this tea farm. There were no people there. It wasn't off season for Japan, but it wasn't a lot of people at that specific spot. And it had this like gorgeous view of Mount Fuji. Sky was clear. You could see the mountain clearly. It was like perfect setting. And then we're just walking around, and she's very adamant about doing a fit check.
No, because it's so funny, because the thing is, right, so obviously I knew about this proposal a year in advance, right? Me and Mickey were on it, you know, Eminem. We were on it with the style of ring, whatever. And during this whole year, I was already fishing out what kind of like proposal Julia would want. So every time we had a conversation that would lead into like proposing or marriage with our other friends, I'd be like, oh yeah, if I was gonna get proposed to, I would like it like this. What about you? What about you?
See, and I can even remember that because like...
No, so it was like, you know, and then me and Mickey were talking about like when you should do it, how you should do it. And I was like, you should do it in Japan when you go, and you should go, like I know that she'd want to keep it private. I'm like, you know how Julia always wants to do like fit checks, like with you guys? Maybe while she's setting up the camera, you can do, and then you propose, and it could be like, and the funny thing is, I was just like, maybe like Mount Fuji in the background, blah, 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 whatever, right? I was just giving her a little bit of options.
Nah, she took that to heart. She was like...
She really said, we're doing that, exactly that. But I was just like, some options on how you can do it, blah, blah, blah. And the thing is also...
You're like scripts.
Yeah, but then I didn't know that she would take it super literal.
Because the thing is, like, we were walking around and, like, we were trying to do this fit check, and I didn't bring a tripod, so we were just trying to balance it off, like, whatever we could find, and it wasn't working out. And I was just like, girl, it's not that deep. Like, I don't need a fit check in front of Mount Fuji. Like, I can just do it in the parking lot. She's like, no. And then she's getting, like, agitated. I'm like, bro, like, chill.
She was, like, annoyed at you.
She was annoyed.
She wanted to take that picture in front of Mount Fuji, bitch.
It was, like, take 4, and then... we got like Mount Fuji centered. She was like, it has to be centered in the back. I'm like, girl, okay, let's have it fucking centered. The fuck? So I was very shocked. I had no idea that it was happening. And I was, of course, very happy. But honestly, like, there was a lot of emotions going on at the same time. I did cry in the car. I cried when I got it because I was happy and surprised. But then when we went back to the car and it kind of like hit, I started crying because I was thinking, like, the reason why I don't think of weddings in that sense is because, like, obviously my family dynamic isn't, like, the best. So as I was, like, processing the whole proposal, I was, wanting to tell my friends about it. It kind of hit me, like, I'm not going to, call my parents. I'm not going to, like, tell my brother about this. Like, I told my sister, but, like, and it kind of was, like, I was kind of hit with, like, this, I don't know, it felt unfortunate, but at the same time, like, I understand the circumstances and, like, why we've ended up where we're at, but it was kind of sad to, like, realize, like, okay, now it's actually, I have, like, a huge milestone, which I'm super happy about, and I couldn't really, like, I didn't
share
call them.
it.
I couldn't share it. But at the same time, like, I have all my friends. Your parents were so happy. I still have my chosen family that were super happy about it. But, like,
honestly, it's like, I get it. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, you can probably make it, like, come close, like, as close as possible.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's not going to be your mom and dad. That's
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because after the Japan trip, I did go to Vietnam. Yeah. And there I met my relatives, like, uncle, grandparents, all of that. And I think, like, that feeling I had in the car kind of amplified when I met them because not a single relative congratulated me. Like, everyone knows. Like, I'm public. Like, I posted the proposal video, and obviously the entire family knew. Like, my relatives knew about me being engaged. And Mickey was also there with me in Vietnam with them. I didn't get, like, no one addressed it. No one said congratulations. No one even, like, only my cousins, like, because we're the same age, but, like, the older generations were just like, I don't know. It was very unfortunate, but it also had me thinking, like, yeah, you're not getting invited to the wedding. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Can't you just be a fucking normal person and say congratulations on your engagement?
Yeah.
It's not.
No, also just the fact your family dynamic has been off for a while. And during these years, there have been milestones that you have completed, which in a normal family setting, it would be celebrated.
Yeah.
And I feel like also because, like...
Yeah, like getting an apartment,
you know what I
getting
mean?
a car, getting
yeah.
my driver's license, getting engaged.
Exactly.
Like, none of that. Like, my mom hasn't even been to my house.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's like, and now I'm taking distance for my own reasons. I'm so over it. Like, I'm tired of, like, having expectations and then constantly being disappointed. I wasn't surprised that no one congratulated me.
No, but
it still sucks.
Because in the end, we're still human and we have hope.
Yeah.
Hope is a thing that all humans have. We have it so that we survive, we move forward willingly. And the fact that even though, like, you don't expect anything, there's still hope. And even so, when you get disappointed, obviously it kills the hope.
Yeah.
And that makes you even more like, you know what I mean?
And also because, like, obviously I have a double agent in my fam. Like, my cousin was telling me all the tea. So I know they were discussing the engagement. Why are you going to talk about me? Don't put me in your mouth if you're not even going to, like, when I'm in front of you, you're not even addressing shit. Like if you want to pick a fight, do it in front of me, because like why are you yapping about me? You know what I mean? Either choose not to care or just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you talking about me?
But the bright side of that is that your wedding is going to be cheaper.
Period.
And you can do it destination.
Period.
So that you don't have to invite these hoes.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Literally.
Like, you don't have to do that.
So that's that. But either way, we're not rushing with having the wedding or anything. Like, we're super happy to just be, bitch, shut the fuck up. Obviously, in the friend group, we are the first to get engaged. And I know
Bitch, I've been working on this proposal for a year with this bitch. Like, I want to go get a hot dress and go to a destination wedding.
We will have a destination wedding and it will be hot, but we're not in a rush because like now we're kind of thinking about like
buying a bigger apartment.
Yeah, you know, like I
want a party. I want a fiesta. I want a club.
Bitch.
After party, it'd be like a club rave. Oh, can't wait.
Like, the wedding will be lit, but can we have a minute? Like, damn, why are you rushing me? The fuck? I've always wanted like the Vietnamese aspect of it, but like obviously it's very family oriented, but also we're fucking gay, so like it doesn't matter, like we don't have to be traditional about it. So I'm gonna find ways to like tweak the traditions and see what I can work with. But I want to take it in my time because the drama that will ensue due to my wedding and the wedding invitations, I need to process. I know people will, my family will have issues with it, and I'm just like, at this point in my life, I'm peaceful. I'm just not trying to engage in that. So that's why I'm kind of like chilling a bit.
Yeah.
Had we had better circumstances, I'm sure, you know, but I'm thinking like maybe 2-3 years.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
It's not like super far off.
No, that's fine.
Just
that's
like
fine.
taking things in my time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But anyways, what's on with you, girl? What's on with you?
I done broke up with my man. What really irks me the most is that I've had another boyfriend during the time of YouTube, and like I was still like low key about it because I when it comes
Mine's
to
a
like
low-key bitch.
So when it comes to social media and stuff like that, like I would say I can be 100% personal, but I'm being private. I'm not having, you know, like people know that we were together, but it wasn't like I wasn't showing y'all that, you know. And then what irks me the most is that when we filmed like one of our first YouTube videos coming back, I mentioned that I had a man.
Oh yeah, you did.
That I had been in a relationship for 3.5 years at that point.
Because we thought you were locked in.
And then I mentioned him, right? And then what happens later, 6 months later, we done broke up, y'all. And I hate that. I hate that. I hate that I said it out loud. And then a couple months later, we broke up. Like, why would you do that to me? Why? No, but like, that's what annoys me the most, that I said it out loud.
Yeah.
And then we broke up. But it wasn't like a major breakup. He didn't cheat on me or anything like that. Because we got together when we were quite young, you know, 22, 23. And at the time of the breakup, I was 20. How old was I? I was 28 last year. We broke up a year ago. So it was kind of just like, you know, we weren't really on the same page. And then that's what's up. So that's done. That's been done with for a year. And then after that, I experienced burnout, which I've never done before. Like, none of us have really experienced it like that. And also, like, I'm a very happy person. So for like, I would say maybe the whole fall, winter last year, and then coming into spring this year, basically I was burnt out for a year. Like, I couldn't really work. It was hard for me to like get out of bed and just like doing stuff. And which is also, I want to address, which is the burnout is also the reason for my weight loss. Because everyone's been asking me about it. Yeah, everyone's been asking me about it.
It wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna get skinny for fashion.
I just didn't eat, girl.
Yeah,
which
is very, like, I was concerned.
Because the thing is about me also, especially with my body and stuff, my body has always been up and down and I haven't really given a fuck about it. I always eat my 3 meals a day. I don't diet. I don't, you know. So for me, like, body image hasn't really been something really big. Like, especially in our friend group and like the way that we talk about body image and stuff like that. Wanting to be skinny has never been anything that I wanted. So a lot of people have been asking me how I lost the weight. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to promote a body given to me by something as awful as burnout and me becoming skinny because I didn't eat, like point blank period. I was eating a meal a day, if even. So no shit, I'm gonna lose weight, right? So that was why I also didn't want to talk about it, because I didn't want to give you the idea like this is something that I wanted. Because I didn't. I think I lost 10 kilos, 12 kilos.
No, you went down like two sizes.
Two sizes. I went out 2-3 sizes. You and me have never been the same bottom.
Never.
Never.
No, Maya started being able to fit to my clothes.
And I've never been able to do that. I've always been 1 or 2 sizes bigger than
I
Julia,
remember when we were in
always.
Vietnam, we were taking our measurements, we had the same waist.
Which is absolutely wild because I've always been bigger than Julia. Like always, just because also height-wise and size-wise, I've always been bigger.
Yeah.
So we've never been able to share bottoms.
Never.
Maybe a skirt if it's like that.
Yeah.
But if it's something that has to be buttoned and zippered, you and me could never share.
Never.
Now we can share.
Yeah. She can wear my pants. I was wearing your capris.
You was wearing my capris. And that
which
has
is
never
crazy.
happened.
But how are you feeling now?
Now I'm feeling much better because basically the entire spring I worked on my routine because my burnout wasn't really caused by work. It was an emotional burnout. And being an older sister or the eldest sister in a family, I feel like it's common for that. But it's not only because, obviously not family really, it's, more about the breakup and how I focused on this other person for so long that I would push away my emotions and what I needed to focus on that one person, because I'm kind of like that. I like taking care of the people that I love.
Of course.
I would push whatever I needed to the side. And obviously when we broke up, that one person I could focus on wasn't there anymore. All the shit that I had been pushing down about myself came up at the same time. And that's why I just couldn't cope. I couldn't. So basically the entire spring I was working on my routine and what I did that I felt really, really worked. And obviously I'm blessed enough to be able to do this because I work for myself. So I didn't work. I didn't do anything work-wise because also I always have money saved up just in case something like this would happen and I won't be able to work because I am self-employed, that I kind of know that I'm always good. So basically, I would just focus on adding one new thing to my routine every week. And I'm telling you, the shit that, it feels so silly saying it now, but week 1, it'd be get out of bed before 10, and then I did that for a full week. And if I could do it for a full week, I'll add something else. So week 2, it'd be okay, get out of bed before 10 and then eat breakfast at 11. And then I do that for a full week. And if I could do it for a full week, I'll add something else. And basically, that's what I would do to rebuild my routine. So I'd focus on the morning and I'd do that for a couple weeks. And when I got that was good, I'd move on to the next. But I'd only add 1 or 2 things a week because otherwise I would fail. And then I would feel like a failure because I couldn't do something as simple as getting out of bed. You know what I mean? And that's new for me because I've always been a happy person. I haven't really struggled with mental health. So it has been hard, but I feel like I'm finally in a place where I feel much happier. I am eating my 3 meals a day, so I've gained some of the weight back, not all of it, but I'm hoping to gain more weight back when I eat more. Because the thing is, I don't like myself when I'm super skinny. I think I look like a child. Or I look like high school Maya, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you were skinny in high school.
If you go back to our hella early videos, I was hella skinny, and I feel also because I have a baby face, it doesn't really look cute. I don't look like an adult.
But I mean, you can just do some squats, get that booty going.
No, definitely. Yeah. So the next thing to fix in my routine is get a good work routine and then hopefully getting back into the gym. But I won't be going back to the gym unless I eat really well.
No, I've been slacking too.
Because otherwise, I'm just going to lose more weight, and that's not the point.
No, it's hard now when I remember I had my peak fitness era going to the gym 7 times a week, doing dance classes at the same time. Now, bitch, my knees are quaking just getting up from the chair.
No.
Girl, we're getting old. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, the way age is hitting me.
No, exactly. I don't know. I feel like we haven't been this hot. We're so hot.
No, like honestly, okay, for me it's completely different because like, okay, I had severe acne last year. Like I've been struggling with my acne
for
since
years.
2018, like 4 years. And bitch, my skin, I'm not wearing foundation. Like I have a bit of concealer under my eye, but I'm not wearing foundation. Like my skin right now is the best it's ever been. Like knock on fucking wood, girl, because like the way, like I remember I could have dead ass panic attacks in my car because of the acne medication. Like I was on Accutane. That shit fucked me up. Like,
oh no, you were hormonal, sis.
At the same time as I was on isotretinoin, I had to have...
You have to go on birth control.
Birth control. And like, I'm dating a woman. Like, I don't need birth control. So I was spiraling. Like 1 week I could be like super anxious. Another week I could be like super like rage mode. Like I could have like the craziest anxiety just meeting my friends. Like just sitting at a meeting or like meeting people. Like I would go to my car and fucking crash out. Like it was...
Oh no, you were super. I remember that. I remember
so bad.
Where did we go? And then you were like, I just have to tell you something, Maya. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, yeah, what do you want to tell me?
I'm fragile. I'm fragile.
She's like, I'm so fragile. You like looked at me, you're in the car. I'm like so fragile right now. And like, I don't know, did I say something weird or like, blah, blah, you start crying. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
No, like, it was so bad.
I'm like,
it was
first of all,
so bad.
Shut up. Because what the fuck are you saying right now? That's absolutely wild. And I'd be like, no, girl, you're good. You didn't say anything weird.
No.
You didn't do anything weird. What's weird is you acting right now. Like, this is weird. So like, stop it.
No, I was like, we were outside my car. We had just had dinner with a friend. And then like on the street, I was like, oh. No, it was so bad. But the thing is, I knew, like the doctor told me, like you will get depressed doing this medication. I'm like, give me fucking depression so I can clear my skin because the way it looked before versus now.
Oh yeah, it's a complete...
Beach, it was so worth
before,
it.
After.
Yeah.
Before, after situation.
Now, mentally, like I've never been so like at peace and like happy and I'm so grateful. I don't know, like I feel silly that something so like superficial, aesthetic, whatever had so much effect on my mental health, but like I couldn't look myself in the mirror and feel confident. Like I didn't feel hot, but now I feel so fucking hot and I'm like, yes bitch, I'm going this whole fucking summer, no makeup, just slap on a blush and a fucking lippy and I feel so cute. And it's a feeling I haven't had in a long time because like the way acne was just like eating up my confidence.
So basically last year, like winter, fall last year and going winter into this year, basically everything before your proposal or when we went to Vietnam together was an absolute shithole.
Yeah.
Was an absolute fucking, I don't even know. Like we were in the gutters. We were in the ditch. I was out here digging your grave in the ditch and you were out here helping me digging mine in the ditch. We were both there together.
Yeah.
And that's why
we weren't able to
do anything. We couldn't. It was hard for us to get out of our houses to go and do something. We're not slapping on this shit and doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why also we had to take a break because mental health. So, yeah, so we're good now.
Yeah.
Which you can probably see because we're also so hot. No, I'm kidding. So I've been seeing online people talking about how many pieces of underwear they bring for X amount of days of trips.
Bitch.
Okay, listen. You are going for a 4-day trip.
8.
How many pieces of panties are you bringing?
8. Double.
So you're doing amount of days times 2 and that's it.
Always.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm doing the amount of days times 2 plus 2 or 3 extra because my mind goes, what if I shit myself? And then it's like, okay, but shit, what if I shit myself multiple times? So basically, if I'm going on a 4-night trip, I'm bringing anywhere
10.
Between 10 to 15 because also you don't know what type of underwear depending on what outfit.
Yeah.
So I think
I have
you're doing 2 a day. That's it.
I'm a thong girl.
Yeah, but you're doing 2 a day, that's it. So you're not counting for any accidents.
But the two a day is already counting for the accidents,
What do you
girl.
mean? Don't you change at night and in the day?
What do you mean? Yes.
That's 2. So if you're bringing 8 for a 4-day trip, that's the exact amount needed.
Bitch, I shower before I go to sleep. My pussy clean.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure. So you're not
And
bringing okay, you're like that. Okay, I get it. Because I don't know. I think because it's been a while since I shit myself. Or has it? It has. No, it hasn't. Well, we went to that event. Was it last year? And then everyone at our table except you and Paul shat themselves on the way home. When we ate at that restaurant.
Oh my God.
Was that a year ago?
That was a year ago.
See, so I shat myself
You shat
last year. But mind you, out of the 5 people sitting at this table, 3 of us shat ourselves.
Yeah. Like it was like in the elevator type shit, in the cab type shit.
Luckily, I was in my home when I shat myself.
Yeah.
I just didn't make it to the toilet.
Anyways, I feel like we have been yapping for a long time, so I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in to Everybody's Business.
The episodes that are gonna come are gonna be a little more structured. But this one was just kind of like the first one.
Yeah, I feel like we had to recap a bit about ourselves.
Exactly.
But for the next one, do send us like questions or anything you want to share via DM, or if you want to comment, we can check that as well. But if you want to be anonymous, we'll totally respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're so excited to be doing this. And I think this is a format that we'll be able to do more consistently.
Yeah.
So I feel bad. I feel like I've been letting you guys down.
No, literally. I feel
like I failed you guys.
We feel like we've been failing you guys, but hopefully we get into this, and I feel like we both believe in this concept, and we think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So we hope that you guys like it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.